Okay, so boom, it's the 4th of July, it's the 250th birthday of the United States, and it's also just another Thursday where I'm scheduled to work 8 hours at McDonald's. And I'm not much of an avid stream watcher, which is kind of funny, because most of the content that I consume happens to be edited footage or clips from various streams, from various streamers and various content creators. I find streaming in general to be very fascinating in terms of the dead internet theory. Most of the internet is already automated by bots and artificial intelligence. That we already know. But the dead internet theory postulates that the very people that you're interacting with might also not be real. Most of the internet is organized, curated, and recommended by artificial intelligence. But the dead internet theory asserts that the very content that you're creating is also automated and generated. It's really a misnomer to call it a theory at this point, considering it's already proven. From scammers automating live streams to content farms recycling old material. It's really unbelievable that there was a point in time where the internet was considered once alive. I've been keeping up with a content creator named JacksFilms who likes to play games with these charlatans. He plays different variations of bingo with their content. And there's a particular bingo space that piques my interest. Bot glazing in particular. That is to say, we automate the process of liking someone else's content or being positive. Bot glazing in particular is harder to automate because positivity is harder to generate than negativity. Think about how a robot would see negativity. Something that's negative is ultimately terminating. That is to say, it has to be shorter. When you don't like something, when you're averse to something, when you're disgusted by something, when you're afraid of something, it forces you to leave, or at the very least, it forces you to pull back. It's easy to say, I hate something, and you're not really expected, or it's not really expected of you to explain yourself. So we hold this expectation that negativity is a self-terminating thing. So when we see negativity, we don't really assume whether the person behind it is real or not, because it's just negativity. We can just ignore it. I believe that we have an internal bias to see positivity in a more critical light than negativity, because I simply think that there's more variety and more nuance to positivity than negativity. When you hate something, you hate it in the same way as you would hate anything else. But when you like something, it's that thing that you like, as opposed to you that's doing the liking. Does that make sense? There's an evolutionary reason as to why we have fandoms as opposed to hatedoms. We evolved the ability to join a tribe, that is to say, to be a part of an in-group. And part of that is making the thing that you like a part of your identity. But that doesn't work the same as when you hate something. When you hate something, you actually remove it from your identity. So for the average viewer, it looks more uncanny. It feels more noticeable when a bot tries to like something, because liking something is an inherently humanizing trait. The original intent of this video was to discuss how we view negativity online as an inherent part of internet culture. But now I'm currently thinking about a video I saw, I think a decade ago, by CGP Grey, about the infectiousness of ideas and how anger actually works to spread ideas online. Ideas themselves are akin to infectious diseases, wherein their vectors of transmission are emotions. It's through this that emotions have found their evolutionary purpose. Righteous indignation, justified hatred, disgust, fear, contempt. It's almost as if we speak 3 languages online: English, Spanish, and the human heart. To put it briefly, To put it briefly, ideas are infectious diseases. Hatred is like a painful flu that hits you hard but then leaves rather quickly. Whereas liking something tends to be more akin to a chronic illness of sorts. People reserve the right to make the content that they want to make, but in terms of me and the content I want to make, I don't want my channel to be a compilation of all of my sick days. I don't want you to see me getting the flu over and over and over again. I want to present my ideas as uniformly as possible, by any means necessary. And with every passing day, it's my hope that I can share the chronic illnesses that make me who I am.